This is a lesson on independent and dependent variables. So really, the main thing you have to know about independent and dependent variables are that independent variables will be your input and dependent variables will be your output. And there are a few different situations where you're going to need to decide which is which. When you're looking at a graph, the horizontal axis is always the independent variable, and the vertical axis is always the independent variable. So in this case, we would say that n, which we don't even know what it represents, could be the number of items. N represents the independent variable, and C represents the dependent variable. In this mapping, you'll notice that the arrows are going towards the blue numbers, right? They start at the pink and they go to the blue. So that makes the input the pink. So these are the independent variables, and the blue would be the dependent variables. Generally speaking, we often use X as an input. And if you're looking at a table of values, the left-hand side is usually the input, making the right-hand side the dependent variable. So usually X is independent and Y is dependent. Doesn't always have to be that way. Here, again, X independent, Y dependent. Now here we have something in function notation, which may be a little different for a lot of you. What we have is this whole piece is considered the dependent variable. It really just behaves just like the variable above Y, and the input is the T. So whatever happens inside the parentheses is the T, and that would be the independent variable. It happens in the equation over here as well. More on function notation at a later time.